morning, everyone. Welcome to Low Carb Revelation. I am Paula and I live a keto lifestyle. And it is early in the morning. It is 7 a.m. and Ed just left off for work. He is actually setting the trash out and getting ready to go to work. Just woke up about a half hour or so ago. I thought I would get started with this video early. It is a rainy morning. I love it right now that it's raining. It has been so dry here in Michigan, and it rained the day before yesterday, and it's raining again this morning. And I just love those kind of summer rain mornings when you wake up and it's raining, and it's not like pouring or anything. It's just this nice steady drizzle out there. I haven't even watched the weather yet. I don't know if it's going to continue to rain. I want to know who goes for walks in the rain. I like walking in the rain. I'm not talking about a really heavy downpour, but just a nice steady rain. I just grab an umbrella and I go. And there's just something about walking in the rain, the smells that you can smell, especially in the morning. It's just so refreshing to me. So let me know down in the comments, do you walk in the rain or do you just skip it? This is the 13th day of our fitness challenge. So my plan for this morning is to get up as soon as I'm done filming this clip and get out for my walk. I'm going to get it out of the way. I'm going to take her with me and an umbrella, and I'm going to give her a much needed haircut. She is a Wheaten Terrier and her hair just continues to grow and grow and grow. And so about every 5 or 6 weeks, I groom her myself. When we first got her, I took her for grooming a few times and it was just so expensive. So I thought, I'm a hairdresser. I can do this, right? So I bought all the equipment. I even have a grooming table and I learned how to groom her myself. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos and I just do it myself. But it does take a couple of hours. So this morning after our walk, I'm going to get her down in the basement and I'm going to work on her. This weekend, we are going up to the lake for a week. Can't wait. And she loves to get in the water. She's in the water all the time when we're outside. And when her hair is long like this, she gets mats and she gets knots in her hair and it's just not fun. So she will be getting her short summer cut today. I'll show you her after. She looks so little when she gets groomed that way, but I just have to do it or we are constantly dealing with knots. Now, she knows what I'm talking about because that's why she jumped down. She went over here to lay down. She pouts after I give her a haircut. She does not like it, but we have to do it. So that I think that is so funny that she went over there and laid down. I have that to do this morning. That will take up the big part of the morning. And then after that's all done, I'm going to be ready to have my first meal. So I'll be showing you what I'm having then. I'll be back when I have that meal. I'm having black coffee right now. That's it until I have my first meal. I'll see you then. We are out for our walk and it's just sprinkling a little bit. It's actually kind of nice. The birds are chirping. It's a peaceful morning and I'm really enjoying this walk. So this morning, I think we're going to do just the 1 mile walk. What I have been doing and what I think is working out well for me because of time restrictions and that is I have been walking 1 mile in the morning and then 1 mile in the evening. I found that when my day is busy, breaking up the walk like that works good. So I'm going to probably do that today. We are going to finish our walk and I'll see you in a little bit. So it is 11:30 and I'm having my first meal. I worked up quite an appetite. It took me about 2 hours to trim the dog's hair. Then I gave her a bath afterwards. She's over there right now. I'll show you her in a little bit. She looks like a little scrawny thing, but it's going to be perfect for when we are at the lake and she gets in and swims and she can get out, shake off. She's dry. I don't have to brush her knots out and all of that. So it's just her little summer lake cut. I have 2 scrambled eggs here that I scrambled in bacon grease, and I have half of a ribeye steak that we had left over. We had 3 ribeyes left over from our family gathering on Sunday. So I took one of those, cut it in half, warmed it up in the air grill, and it is all finished. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. I also have some Element that I just mixed up over there with the orange salt. I'm having orange salt today. And then I'm probably gonna have a cup of coffee after I eat this breakfast. So I'll be back to update you on what's going on. I'll see you soon. All right, so I am sitting here almost through this cup of coffee. I'm having my second cup of coffee. It is just after 12:30 and I'm having Nespresso. This is Malazio. It is my favorite blend that I've tried so far from Nespresso. I have a scoop of Further Foods collagen powder, and then I also have a little splash of heavy cream, and I have about 5 or 6 drops of the Stevia English Toffee Drops. I will link the toffee drops down below. I get those on Amazon. They're so good. I want to talk to you about something. So we had a little discussion over in our Facebook group. If you are not a part of our group over on Facebook, Low Carb Revelation, go over and join that group if you're on Facebook. It is a great group. It is fast growing. We have almost 6,000 members. It's a private group. You have to request to join. And it is just, everybody's so supportive and shares their recipes and just really, really encouraging. And I want to keep it that way. It is just so good. But there was someone who asked about ketones yesterday and what kind of ketones, or does anybody take ketones? What kind of ketones do you take? And I was the first one to answer, and I answered and said, I don't take ketones and I never have taken ketones. And there was just a little discussion about it. Everybody was commenting. Most people don't take ketones. And so I wanted to talk about that a little bit this morning. I don't think I've ever really talked about that in my videos, and I've learned a lot about it during my time of coaching courses, taking the coaching courses. And so I do not take ketones. I have never taken ketones. I just think that they're not necessary. I think that they're not needed on the ketogenic diet in order for you to be successful. I might get some flack from people who, sell the ketones and that. I don't recommend them. I don't think that they are something that you should take on a keto diet. I'm going to explain a little bit about how your body prioritizes things that it burns, okay? The first thing that your body burns is alcohol. So if you drink alcohol, which I do not, I never really drank alcohol, but if you drink alcohol, your body burns that first. It can't store alcohol, so it has to burn it off. So if you drink a lot of alcohol, your body is always working at burning off that alcohol. And it makes it really hard to get down to the other levels of things that it burns, such as the fat reserves and all of that. Alcohol first, and then the second thing that it burns is exogenous ketones, the ketones that you take. If your body is working to burn the ketones, let's say you don't drink alcohol and you're just taking ketones. Your body is working, I don't know why I'm talking with my hands, but your body is working at burning off those ketones. Your body has the ability to make its own ketones. You want ketones because that's how you are in ketosis, and that's how you know that you are burning fat. Your fat reserve is getting burned. You know that it's working. Let's say you're wanting to burn fat, okay? Take off the alcohol, eliminate that from your diet, take off the ketones and eliminate that from your diet. Then you're gonna lower your carbs as low as you can, and your body will automatically start producing the ketones, and it will automatically start burning the fat reserves, the fat stores in your body. If you're taking ketones, my carnivore crisps are here. The UPS truck is outside. I've been waiting for my carnivore crisps to get here. But if you are taking ketones, it just is not going to be as effective as you want it to be. So if you want to do it properly, you want to generate your own ketones, you eliminate those top things, the alcohol, the ketones, the exogenous ketones, and lower your carbs. Your body is gonna automatically start spitting out those ketones and making those ketones, and your fat is gonna get burned and you're gonna get results. So I just wanted to talk to you a few minutes about that because it is something that is not necessary. Don't let anybody try to convince you that you need to buy ketones and take ketones. At least that's my perspective. So go ahead and go get my carnivore crisps off the porch. See you soon. You're my skinny girl. Oh, she actually feels really good. She gets really hot with all that hair, and she feels good when her hair is nice and short, huh? It's gonna be great for the lake. Yep. So it is 4:30 and I'm hungry. I'm getting ready to eat dinner. Ed is not gonna be home till after 6 o'clock, and I normally try to wrap up my eating by 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat now since I'm hungry. I went to Sam's Club today and picked up a few essentials, and I ended up picking up a rotisserie chicken for $4.98. Like, you just don't go to Sam's Club and not grab a rotisserie chicken for $5. So I am having a big chicken breast with the skin on, and I made a Caesar salad. This looks like a lot. I just made it in a bowl and then I dumped it on my plate, and I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of salad. I make my own Caesar dressing. The recipe is in my digital cookbook. That is over on my website at lowcarbrevelation.com. It is also linked down below in the description. Very good Caesar dressing. I have it topped with some fresh Parmesan. It looks delicious. And I have a LaCroix water. This is the Cherry Blossom. And so I'm just gonna have this as my dinner, and I'll be back in a little bit. Dinner was so good. I love rotisserie chicken on days when you just don't feel like cooking. So I ate all of my salad and I ate the chicken, and I'm nice and full. I've had people comment and say, you only eat 2 meals. It doesn't look like you're eating enough. But let me tell you, I am eating enough. I am not going hungry. When you've been doing this for a while and your body adapts, you just do not need to eat as often. There are some days that I'm hungrier, and there are some days that I eat snacks in between dinner. There are some days when I'm just not that hungry. I don't know what the difference in those days are. I don't know if my activity is increased and that's what's making me hungrier. I don't know, but I don't go hungry. I stop eating around 6 o'clock. I don't eat the next day until I feel like it, around 11 or 12 o'clock. And I do fine. I don't sit in the evenings and get hungry. And if you've just started doing this, you may need to eat more than I'm eating. You may need to have a couple of snacks. You may need to have some fat bombs in there. You may need to do a little bit more until your body becomes fat adapted. Later on, once your body becomes adapted and you start burning fat, you just don't feel as hungry and you don't eat as often. We are getting ready right now, me and little Slim over here. We're getting ready to go out for our second walk of the day, and we're gonna do another mile. And I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here so we can do that and get it done for the night. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day and God bless.